Excellent. Sihle, congratulations, officially from the CCMG, and well done on scooping up the award as the Contact Center Manager in our COVID Warrior Awards for 2021. Well deserved.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tanya. I really appreciate it. I think it's a huge honor for me. It's really exciting. My team, my family, everyone's just so excited and so happy for me.
So where were you when you got the announcement? Were you at the office? Was everyone watching, or what did you do for the awards?
Yeah, so I was at the office, on the floor in the contact center. We had a nice big screen, where everyone could see the awards. So while the guys were on calls, they could see what was happening on the big screen. So it was really cool. Everyone just screamed, went crazy. So it was absolutely wonderful.
Fantastic. Your client must be thrilled as well. Were they there, or did you let them know?
No, I let them know. They were aware, but they couldn't make it on site. They really thrilled as well. They've communicated from their end as well as Macro, as well as the mother company Massmart. There's pictures and communication around the award. So really, everyone's just excited,
That's
all around.
fabulous. Well, it should be. I mean, it's something you can really be proud of
Absolutely.
and carry forward. So amazing. I wanted to share with you because very often, we make the awards, and obviously if we were in person, the judges would have come to chat to you and you would have had an opportunity to kind of hear some feedback. So I just wanted to very quickly let you know that some of the comments from the judges included things simply like, I literally wrote love him, was one of the judges' comments. And I think what really came through was your focus on people, but not solely on people. There was a really good balance between your passion and your love for your team and genuine, authentic desire to develop people. You came across as giving us really great examples of how you've personally mentored people, how you've been mentored, how you continue to do that. And then also balanced with real business and operational acumen. So I think I'm just looking at the notes here, and I think the one was, you were able to quote figures and demonstrate how you and your team had actually increased revenue and delivered against operational requirements and SLA. So just amazing. So that's just some of the feedback and why you are standing or sitting here today with the title as Best Contact Center Manager. So just a huge well done. So I want to hear just a couple of things from you. So being the recipient of this award, how will you use this to influence others in the industry, whether that is just positively? So how would you use this as almost a stepping stone and an opportunity, a platform to influence others?
Yeah, look, I think I'm of the belief that people join the industry because they need jobs, but they stay because of the culture. The culture in our space and our communities is just amazing. Once you're in the culture and once you're in the community, you see how much growth and how much opportunity the industry actually gives to the youth. I think for me, that's a big one. Young people, need to see, from real world examples like myself, that there's a journey that they could go on and build really fulfilling careers, within our industry. And this award is testament to that. I mean, you know my journey quite well. So, from being an agent to a quality assessor in your team, and now being rated as the best call center manager in the country is just amazing, and for people to see that, it's really awesome, and it would obviously inspire people. I've had so many people contact me after this to say I'm so inspired, and that for me is the essence of what this award means. that it's an inspiration for other people, to put in the work, put in the hours, and then build their careers within, our space. So it's a really wonderful and great tool for me to have, as something to use to inspire my own team and other teams around me. We share a building with 5 other call centers, and people from all these different call centers within merchants would come up to me and say how much they are inspired by this award. So it's really amazing.
That's amazing. I think there's a couple of things there that just are so heartwarming, because I've been saying it for, well, I've been in this industry for way too long, but there's a couple of things that I stand on my soapbox. And the one is, this is an industry, it's one of the few industries where individuals can leave school with zero experience, go on kind of some work readiness program, and with the right attitude, tenacity, approach, you can build a career. I mean, you're standing here today, there's so many other examples where, and it's also one of those few industries where, think of the skill set that we impart, that people, are able to access in a very short space of time. Everything from computer literacy to managing conflict to assertiveness skills. I mean, just life skills that you could use out there. And I just think, if nothing else, I love hearing that, because I think far too often this industry is underplayed. The value of this industry is just underestimated. So absolutely, I love that, because it is, and the CCMG is all about professionalizing this industry and encouraging people to see it as a career and as an opportunity. So brilliant. So tell me, I want to just hear a little bit about the journey. So maybe you could just unpack, and when I say the journey, not your journey to become contact center manager, but how did you approach the awards? What was your mindset? How did you kind of go through because obviously a lot of people might be sitting there contemplating if they're going to do this next year. So maybe you just want to, and throw in a hint or a tip and let people know what worked for you, so that they're inspired.
Look, for me, there was a lot of engagement with my team, from within merchants as well as the client side, around how how far we've come, and then what the journey has been, leading up to the nomination. So it's a lot of, what would you do if you were in my position? What would you do if you were in my position? And you get different thoughts from people. Others just want, if there's a speech afterwards, just please mention my name, and and for me, and for me, I was the way I approached it was, guys, it's absolutely a team sport. It's not an individual award. Yes, I'll be the one who receives the actual award at the end of the day. But for me, we've all contributed to it. My team, my client, all of my ops managers, team leaders, my agents, everyone's contributed to this award. From a macro perspective, Fazana, Knox, everyone's just contributed. My leadership team, from a merchant's perspective, the exec team, these guys have been supportive throughout the journey. But for me, it's just me collecting a team award. That's how I approached it. It's an absolute team effort. We're in a team sport, whether we like it or not.
So tell me, the questions on the online application, were they appropriate? Did you find them challenging? Did it make you think?
Quite challenging. I had some sleepless nights, thinking about, okay, now this question here, and you have to obviously have examples, and you, because you've been through the journey, what makes it easier is that you are able to just reference something, and say, actually, this question is speaking to this. This is already something that we've been through and we've succeeded at. So the challenge is, how do I articulate it well enough that it makes sense to whoever gets to read, or the panel of judges that are going to read this. It needs to, be articulated in a manner that it makes sense to the reader and the people who are going to review the submission. So in that sense, I had sleepless nights, just thinking about the articulation and how I would structure my answers. But like I said, what made it easier was the fact that it's all stuff that you've been through. It's all about thinking how to sort of put that on paper and articulate it in a manner that makes sense to everyone. So yeah.
And the interviews, were they, I know it was virtual, so a bit different from being face to face?
Yeah, a bit different. I mean, we've had all of these virtual meetings for the last year and a half now. So it's almost second nature now. It was I was comfortable. I was very comfortable. So yeah, very inspiring looking at the panel of judges who were interviewing us. It was just inspiring to see that just the sense of knowledge and experience that was around the table. That for me was, these are people that you've looked up to for years, and they're now interviewing you, as a nominee in the best CCMG for best contact center manager of the year. So, and then what makes it more special is that it's the Warrior Awards, the COVID Warrior Awards. It just paints a picture of how resilient we all are as people and how resilient we are as an industry. It was really amazing.
Well, congratulations once again. It's been a pleasure. Continue to shine, continue to inspire, stay humble as you are, and just look forward to celebrating more success with you, Sihle.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Okay,
really
great.
appreciate it.
Excellent. Sorry, I had some noise in the background there.
No worries, no worries.